What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up that flag. You dig? Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I told you I was going to bring you breaking news, fam. If it go down, I'm going to bring it on, man. I'm going to come with it. I'm coming with it. I'm not going to hold back. Yeah, fam. I'm going to go ahead and say this at the gate. There's a lot of people, man, kind of like, for lack of a better phrase, holding their nuts on this situation here involving Puffy. A lot of people, who they don't want to say nothing about what's going on here. A lot of funny style stuff is going on. And while I was reluctant to cover the story, because I don't ever want to be part of anything that brings a successful black man down. I mean, I'll try to avoid that by any means, because I know that there is a movement to do so. There's a movement to bring successful black men down. There's somebody right now, I don't know exactly who they are, but it's somebody targeting me right now. They can't stand successful black men. Ooh, man. But here's the deal, fam. We have to be careful about elevating people who destroy our communities. And that's whether you're a celebrity or you just a popular dude on the block that people like, but you're feeding that stuff to our people and you're breaking up households. You're destroying the family nucleus. You got people, mama strung out on drugs, people, daddy strung out on drugs, kids strung out on drugs. But you're popular because you got money and you got a nice whip. We got to call all of that out. All of it is the same to me. All of it is destructive. So now we have the Grammys, who is facing a crisis over their seating chart, as stars refuse to sit near Sean Diddy Combs after sexual assault allegations. The Grammys seating plan has been plunged into chaos. Organizers normally only have to worry about the egos of the stars in the room. But I can reveal right now, in the wake of the rape and sexual abuse allegations against Puffy, a number of celebrity agents have asked for their clients to be seated away from him. And as a result, reportedly, the Grammys have decided already to disinvite Puffy. They was trying to figure it out for a minute. How can we do this without causing a calamity? And reportedly, they have decided to disinvite Diddy. They haven't even made the announcement yet. I'm ahead of the curve on this one. But as you know, Diddy settled a lawsuit with his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, who accused him of abusing her for more than a decade. And that lawsuit was filed one day and it was settled the next day. A lot of people speculated that Diddy wanted to just get that lawsuit behind him, but after further research and developments, we realized, well, we come to find out that Diddy had no choice in the matter, because Cassie sued as an employee of Diddy's various companies. And she also sued the company itself, which took the power to settle or not settle out of Diddy's hands. So here's my thing with this whole situation, family, with celebrities not wanting to sit next to Diddy in the wake of these allegations. Those celebrities already knew who Diddy was. Yet they had no choice. They had no problem sitting next to him all that time, all those years. They had no problem kicking it with him. So now they trying to distance themselves now that he's on his ass, now that he's facing all of these allegations, now that he's at his worst point. You don't see any of his celebrity friends rallying behind him or even in front of him saying, no, my man don't get down like that. Or perhaps, yeah, I didn't know that he got down like that or whatever, but the man that I know ain't capable of something like that or wouldn't have done something. The man I know wouldn't have done something like that. So I'm a ride with him because that's my boy. Good, bad, or indifference, that's the homie. So I'm a ride with him. If he did what they say he did, he wrong and he should be punished, but he's still a friend of mine. So I'm a ride with him. Not saying he shouldn't be punished. I know a lot of y'all hear what you want and y'all got cognitive dissonance. Y'all suffer from cognitive dissonance, an acute case of cognitive dissonance. I am not making excuses for him. I'm not saying that a person should go to the gallows with somebody who is accused of atrocious crimes or whatever. But I'm saying that a friend should be a friend. For example, let's say your child was accused of what Diddy is being accused of. How many times you seen parents? Some parents' children have been accused of being serial murderers, and that parent will be still right there visiting. It's not that they appreciate what that child did. It's not that they support what the child did. It's just that they support their child. At the end of the day, they still love their child. No matter what that child did, they still love that child. They disapprove of the act, but they still love the child. So they still will visit their child, they still write their child, they still send them money, and so on and so on. While totally disapproving of the egregious acts that child committed. So what I find hypocritical is those people who said that they were friends. I never purported to be a friend of Puffy's. I know him, but I've never purported to be a friend. So I don't owe him anything. But these people who say that they were his friends, where are they right now? That's what I want. That's my question. That's my question. Where are these friends? And the Grammys, they ain't no better. I'm looking at the Grammys upside to here. I'm looking at the Grammys with a side eye too, because the Grammys hurt the people that run the Grammys. They heard about these allegations. They've been hearing about all this. They ain't never distanced themselves before. They had Puffy right there dead in center. Puffy always hitting the main stage, always get to do the longest sets at the Grammys. So where was all of this denouncements and banning and uninvited at that time? I'm just not with the hypocrisy, fam. I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it. A lot of people got a lot to say about Diddy. A whole lot of people got a lot of dirt on Diddy. But what about the dirt that Diddy got on a lot of people? See, the thing is, I would imagine that if nobody comes to Diddy's aid, even if they know he's wrong, just saying, look, man, I know you fucked up. That was bad. That was bad. What you did, man. Like what they're claiming that you did, man. I hope you didn't do it, but whether you did it or not, man, you still my friend, man. So I'm just want to let you know, man, whatever you need me to do, I got your back, man. What's happening right now is everybody is scurrying like rats. Like rats in a flooding basement. Everybody getting the hell up out of there. Nobody wants to be nowhere near him. And I'm saying, fam, I can get it if you're the person that you're the friend that had no idea, that are you the friend that totally you dismiss those allegations because you never seen any type of, you never seen him behave in that manner. You never seen that side of him. So you say, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with that dude. I'm distancing myself. Nah, man, I ain't risking my career for that dude. I ain't doing all that. I get that. Or if when you're talking about physical and sexual abuse, you can't get no lower than that. And that's triggering for a lot of people. You don't want to deal with that. I got that. I give you that one. I'm going to give you that one. But I'm talking about for the ones who knew, the ones who seen it. If we are to believe those allegations against him. Again, the Grammys ain't special. They ain't no different. All that old acting like we are trying to maintain integrity and we want to keep a safe environment out. Man, get out of here with all of that. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all knew what time it was. Everybody got something to say on Diddy. But I wonder what Diddy has on everyone else. Everybody got something on Diddy. But I wonder what Diddy has on everyone else. It ain't a party with one person. Some of y'all didn't catch that. I'm going to say it again. It ain't a party with one person. There were others there for all of the escapades. So let's be honest, family. Some people don't want to sit next to Diddy because it makes them look bad. They don't care about the allegations against him. They don't care about victims of sexual assault. They care nothing about victims of physical abuse. They don't want to sit next to him because it makes them look bad. They care nothing about the victims. Nothing. Many of them have heard these allegations in the past and they sat there happily, toasting, drinking, laughing, kicking it. How many people cashed those checks with Puffy name on them? Who ain't stepping up right now? Who knew? How many people, jumped all over the invitation to the parties, the white parties, the all-white parties, the yacht parties? How many people ran over there to get a deal after hearing the allegations? Some witnessed the allegations. So how to uninvite Diddy I get it. They doing damage control. That would be a huge distraction. But I'm going to tell you how phony these award shows are. They're so phony that they'll uninvite Diddy and then invite Cassie. Not that they care about Cassie, but so that they can get a big old moment. So they can get that moment where everybody's watching. And you know us, we dumb, we slow. So our ass is going to be right there. That's all right. Yeah, man, come on, Cassie. Yeah, Cassie. Yeah. And then the Grammys get a salute for bringing Cassie out. The Grammys get a salute, and we don't even think about the role the Grammys played in elevating so many artists who are just not right. They're not innocent, but they gonna get a pass because we too busy looking at the low-hanging fruit. Puffy is the low-hanging fruit. But what about the trees that bear them? What about the people who pick up the fruit and eat it and bite on it, that nibble on it? What about them? What about the enablers, the managers, the assistants? I read yesterday where his assistant made a statement berating him. Let me tell you something that I know about assistants, family. An assistant is an extension of you. An assistant is an extension of the artist, the celebrity. They know everything. It's not just a celebrity, like business people. An assistant knows damn near everything about you. The assistant typically knows where the bodies are buried. They have financial information on you. They have information about the people that you have meetings with. They know where you are at all times. The assistant has the bank records oftentimes. They have access to the accounts. They can write checks oftentimes. Sometimes they cash checks. They know when you're sick. They know what kind of medicine you're taking. They know if you're cheating. They know who you're having sex with. They got your schedule to a T. Everything, anybody trying to get to you got to come through your assistant first. So when an assistant started talking about trying to berate the person that they work for, after somebody come out with some abuse or sexual allegations against them, and then here come the assistant years later with their little 2 cents, I'm not trying to hear none of that. I don't believe you. You have zero credibility. Yeah, what you're saying may be true, but your integrity is going to take a hit on my end because you was cool as long as you was cool. As long as the money was coming in for you, everything was cool. As long as you was getting what you wanted out of the relationship, everything was cool. You didn't mind a little black eye over here, a broken arm right here, a broken nose right here, a sprained ankle, a few bruises to the ribs. You didn't mind none of that. But now that the gravy train is over, here you come. Now you got a problem and you want everybody to feel sorry for you. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. A lot of people got a lot of stuff on Diddy. But what does Diddy have on other people? Don't think he won't play that card. Going into the comments. What's up? What's up, Allah? Iraq. Wise woman. What's up, wise woman? Miss Jazzy. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Show Miss Jazzy some love, fam. Miss Jazzy is our queen moderator. Queen moderator. Supreme moderator. I like moderator. Moderator, queen moderator. Supreme queen moderator. All right, we go with queen for right now. Okay, Antoine Jackson, Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the building. Gloria Williams. Sonny Black. What's up, Sonny Black? Dr. Drew. Janet. Truth Hurts. Nick Cannon supports P. Diddy. Jeffer Jones. Jeffer. Never heard of Jeffer. I'll rock with it. With letter. That's the front run quote. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? See, fam, that's what I never wanted to do. I never wanted to be in a position where I gain the world and lose my soul. All money ain't good money. If you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you won't do for money. You find yourself out here selling ass, man. Yeah. You don't know what you want to do for money? You gotta have some type of barometer, put some type of list together, something, man. You gotta be like, look, man, no, I ain't doing that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do this, wouldn't do that, wouldn't do that. You gotta have a list. You know, like you gotta have a list of things that, yeah, I wouldn't do that not for money. I'm not gonna do that. If you ain't got that list, you ain't thought about that, you'll probably do anything. About here juggling balls. Yeah. You got to know what you won't do for money. I got more respect for the people who spoke out when it wasn't safe. You know, people who've been like saying what they've been saying all along. But the people that's waited, have been waiting for him to get kicked down to the floor. Now he on the ground. Now they trying to finish him off. Nah. And people got the nerve to call them brave. That ain't brave, not to me. You know, lead the pack. Be the first one to take the punch. You know, throw that first punch. That takes some bravery right there. It's easy to pounce on somebody once they're already down. Yeah, we gonna I'm gonna put you in timeout, homie. You gonna know once I hit that timeout button. I had to put him in timeout. I would have blocked him, but you know, maybe he don't know. He was being a little vulgar, you know what I'm saying? Like we all adults, we we can use some, we ain't got to be so direct in the chat. You know, we can read between the lines. We ain't got to say certain words. We know what time it is. We're adults. This ain't no straight up, this ain't World Star, you know. What's up, Larry? Debbie Bratcher. Jamie LaRubia. Sam Bowers. Who is that? Teresa. Latasha. What's up, Latasha? What up, Leon J? Yeah, Gene Deal been giving up the spiel. You know, he been putting it out there. You know, Mace been putting it out there. You know, a few other people, Jaguar Wright. You know, she been talking for a minute. You know, Stacy, what's up, High Priestess? Albert, what up? Lance Booth. Flash Thompson. Who is that? Tamasha Williams. What's up, Tamasha Williams? Tamwa Robinson. Yeah, it's bad out here for Puff, man. It's a tough one. He got some, boy. When he finally make a statement, y'all know what that statement gonna sound like, huh? I ain't perfect, you know, but with God, I can. God. Yeah, I know how we do, fam. We throw God in there. All is forgiven. But you know, you can't judge. Miss Donald. What's up, Miss Donald? What's up, Sandra? Harold Hale. What's up, Harold Hale? Miss Spicy. Cold to God. JRXTV, big up from UK. What's up, UK? James Cobb. What's up, James? Chris Smith. Miss Renee say, this is why I do not support Hollyweird. Miss Smith, you don't listen to music. You don't buy music. You don't watch movies. If you watch movies, if you watch movies or any events or anything like that, where celebrities are present, you are supporting Hollyweird. Now, you might be a little bit more discerning with your support, but you support. I don't know one person on this planet that don't support Hollyweird. You know, the trip thing about it is that, like, nobody likes entertainers, but everybody want to be entertained. My bad, fam. I'm just trying to, give you some information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. That's it. I don't be trying to make sense all the time. Lenny Beeson. What's up, Lenny? Yeah, is he guilty? Is he guilty? Look, fam, personally, a lot of people say, well, everybody can't be lying. Everybody could be lying, like as a black man, I'm well aware of the history of America where you can lie, you have 10 people, 20 people, 30, 50 people lined up, all pointing at an innocent black man and sending them to the gallows. So yeah, everybody could be lying. I just don't think everybody lying in this situation. I don't think they're all lying. I think some lies are told in between somewhere. There's some lies here and there, but I don't think everybody's lying. It's too many. It's not just people telling stories, but a lot of people that are telling stories are people who have names and who have a decent amount of money, a decent amount of income. They got brands and stuff. They can be sued and lose something. So yeah. And then these are different people, like just so many different people from different backgrounds, whose the main commonality they had was they always were in the entertainment industry in some shape or form. So personally, I don't believe everybody's lying. I don't believe everything that everybody says, but I don't personally believe everybody is lying. I don't know to what extent he did what people are claiming he did, but I do not believe that everybody is lying. Now, I got to call a strike and a ball a ball. And this is coming from somebody who was reluctant to even report this stuff when it first started happening. When people first started talking years ago, I was like, yo, man, even when it came back, I was like, I really was hoping none of it was true. But it's just too much, fam. It's just too much. Too many people that was close to him. It's just too much. So it's my personal belief that not everybody is lying. But what say you? Thumbs up if you believe that Puffy is guilty of the allegations against him. Thumbs down if you say, no way, Jose, man, that man ain't done all that. Leave that man alone. Drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Till next time, family, no more talk.